Welcome to Growing People, the blog and podcast that takes a 360-degree look at how people really learn and grow and explores ideas and concepts around our own individual improvement and improving the people around us. In the first episode, we took a look at the why. Why do we want to explore growing people? And it was really about getting people past just information and knowledge, and how do we get them to wisdom? The idea of making better choices and then being able to execute on those choices. I want to take a couple of minutes today and take a look at how we're going to do that. So what I'm really curious about is, how does this stuff really work? And so to do that, I want to take a look at the models that are out there, whether it's from the latest and greatest in performance psychology or leadership development theory. But I also want to talk with people who are on the front lines doing this stuff. So we may invite somebody who is a first-time manager who's struggling and maybe succeeding and failing, or we want to take an entrepreneur who's growing a concept and a brand and growing a customer base. Maybe talk with a CEO about the good, the bad, and the ugly of their experience in growing the people around them and growing themselves. So the how in this is many different things. I might take some time and share some stories from my own experience of close to 30 years of growing people, both as individuals and groups. I may take an article and dive into what's behind that and maybe help glean through all the crap that's out there around growing people and education and bring to you the nuggets of really, really good stuff. So that you can not have to worry about exploring all that stuff yourself, but you can take some of the work that I've done and leverage it for yourself. I may invite a entrepreneur, somebody who has had to grow a client base, because that's growing people too. Maybe I'll interview a CEO who has some great experience about their own continuous improvement or growing the people around them. So as you can see, I really am open to lots of different ways of exploring this topic. So the how will be leveraging everything I can find around growing people, both as individuals and as teams, as groups. So take a look and come back to the site and see what we're doing. It might be an interview. It might be a short exploration of a model. It could be just a story that is helpful. We'll also try and leverage you, the audience, because again, the more brains we have on this, the better it's going to be. And again, it's curiosity, and I'm curious about this topic, and I think if you're tuning in, you're curious too. So the how is basically any way we can to get deeper into growing people and leading them towards better decisions and being able to execute on those decisions. That's the how behind growing people.